Okay, in this video for section 2.1, we're going to be looking at a little more information about functions, specifically graphs of functions and vertical line test. So to get us started, if you're asked to graph a function, what we're going to do is we're going to pick several values of x, we're going to plug them in and then find out what their y values are. That'll give us some ordered pairs, and then we'll graph those onto a grid space. Now, typically I like to pick a couple of negative numbers, 0, a couple of positive numbers, unless it is indicated that they want us to go from a certain value to a certain value. We'll talk more about the vertical line test as we push a little bit forward here. And so the example that we're going to look at is they would like us to graph the function f of x equals 2x. And then g of x equals 2x minus 3 on the same coordinate system. Now, this one says that they would like us to select integers from -2 to 2. So we're going to take a look at how we would go through and process this. Okay, so first off is I'm just going to make myself a little table here. So these are going to be my x's and these are going to be my y's. And they told me to go from -2 to 2. And so now we're just going to plug these in. So I'm doing 2 times the value. So 2 times -2 is going to be -4. 2 times -1 is going to be -2. 2 times 0 will be 0. 2 times 1 will be 2. And 2 times 2 will be 4. Okay. So I'm just going to get myself a grid space going down here. And sorry, and I'm just going to plot my points. So -2, -4, -1, -2, 0, 0, 1, 2, 2, 4. Those look like they're in a line, so I'm going to connect them with a nice line here and have that go both directions. Okay, so there's our pretty graph that we had with our table. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing over here. X's and Y's. Again, they asked us to go from here to here. So I've got 2 times -2 is going to be -4, minus 3 will be -7 for that one. 2 times -1 will be -2, minus 3 will be -5. 2 times 0 will be 0, minus 3 will be -3. 2 times 1 will be 2, minus 3 will be -1. 2 times 2 is 4, minus 3 is 1. Now, they did ask us to put this on the same grid space, so we'll just go ahead and plot this. So I've got -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that'll put us here. Got -1, -5. So it's going to be here. 0, -3. 1, -1 will be here. And 2, 1 will be here. And again, those look like they're in a nice straight line. So there's my grid space. Okay. So now, the next thing is what's called a vertical line test. And so the way that a vertical line test works is you are going to take a vertical line, okay, and you're going to pass it across a grid space. If there is any point in time where you can stop that line and you're touching the graph in 2 places at the same time, then it is not a function. So I'm going to put a couple of different graph shapes up here. These are the same ones from the PowerPoint. So here's this one. I'm going to start with, sorry, let me get out of that glare. Here we go. So I'm going to pass along. Now, if there's any point in time where I can stop this vertical line moving across, and if I'm ever touching in more than one place, right there, okay, I'm touching here and here. And granted, there are more than just that, okay? This is not a function. Now, the reason that we know that this is not a function is because for those two ordered pairs, this might be something like 2, 1, and this may be 2, negative 2. There's that repeated x, and that's the reason why our vertical line test works, is because if I touch it 2 points on a vertical line, they will have the exact same x values. Now, for this one, as I pass across, that one passes, we're good. So this is a function for this one.